Hi everyone, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. For this video today, I thought I would do something that I've been meaning to do for quite a while now. You all know how much I love Nars makeup products, so I thought what better way to celebrate my love of Nars than to do a full face of Nars makeup. So today I've gathered everything Nars that I've got. There is just a couple of products that aren't Nars. So it is a full face of Nars, but the only things that I've not got that aren't Nars at the moment, but I will be getting some, don't worry, are my eyebrow pencil and my mascara, but that is literally it. Everything else that I'm using is Nars. So just in case anyone wants to say at the end, well, that wasn't Nars. Yeah, there is just a couple of things that are not, but everything else is. So I'm gonna do a full face of Nars. It's just gonna be a really classic, glamorous look. A natural glamour if you like. So I am going to do eyeshadow in this look. I'm going to do lips. It's going to be, yeah, you'll see anyway. It's a really nice natural sort of glamorous look. So you could do this if you were going out for a nice lunch or if you were going out for dinner. Oh my God, wouldn't that be nice right now? I thought I would share this look and hopefully it will give you a little bit of inspiration for when things are normal again. I'm going to get into it now and I'm just going to start by using my Nars Laguna liquid bronzer. I love this bronzer. So just get a small amount, rub it together in the fingertips and go in. If that looks a little bit if it looks really dark, then trust me, it blends in later. So the next product that I'm going to go in with now that I've done my Nars Laguna is just my Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. So I'm kind of using this as a bit of a primer. Just going to do a really small blob just to sort of even out the skin tone a little bit more. So this is obviously quite a lot lighter than the bronzer, but just bear with me. Blend that in. So I don't know if any of you know this, but Nars actually recommend that all their facey products are applied with fingertips. So that's the foundation, tinted moisturizer, bronzer, liquid bronzer, everything. Personally, it doesn't really work for me. I don't really like using my fingers. It just makes me think like I'm transferring, not that my hands are dirty, but it makes me feel like I'm transferring, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. I don't like touching my face too much, so it just feels like unnatural for me to be just rubbing everything onto my face. So tinted moisturizer is on. And just for those interested, the shade that one is Finland, which is the light one shade. Next product is my beloved Nars Sheer Glow. Nars Sheer Glow in the shade Fiji. One small pump. Some people obviously prefer to use more foundation. For me, one pump I find is enough. It depends on sort of like the coverage that you want, the finish that you want. If you were doing a night out or whatever, you might do 2 pumps. Wedding makeup, definitely 2 pumps. But I would layer it up rather than just shoving a load on at first, especially for wedding makeup. But I am going to do a wedding makeup. I'm going to recreate my wedding makeup on here very soon, so stay tuned for that. But for now, this is just my full face of Nars. Just blend in this foundation. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I always bring it into my lips as well. I find that like just a little bit of foundation like primes the lips really nicely. God, I can't believe, honestly, this foundation is just gorgeous. I do really love this one. So today I am actually waiting for a delivery and I am getting a eyebrow tint delivered. So I ordered a dark brown eyebrow tint and I thought I'm gonna, as salons are closed, I'm gonna give it a go myself. Never done this before, so obviously I'm gonna film it and you can all see how we go. Also, I know that some of you are gonna be like, oh my God, she's doing eyeshadow and she's doing the foundation first. I know that technically everybody says, you know, oh God, you should do your eye makeup first. I just never do. I know you are supposed to. The program in my head just says do your face makeup first and I do it every time. But next time maybe I will do eye makeup first. So that is done. Next product that I'm going to use is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Oh, wrong way. and this is the shade Macadamia. So this is actually, for me, too dark, really. It's a nice colour, but I prefer a lighter colour, really. This kind of more matches my skin than makes that glowy effect. But that's the shade that I've got, and it is a nice shade. I'm just going to have a quick look at that now in the mirror. Actually matches my skin perfectly when I've got the foundation and everything on. But like I say, I like to give a bit of a highlight with my concealer. So for me, that is too dark as a concealer, but in fact, it's actually like a seamless shade for everything else that's on my face. Blends in actually completely seamlessly. So even though personally I would prefer to go in with, say, like, I think vanilla is the shade that I like the most. It's like the lighter shade. I think it's the lightest shade, maybe not the lightest, but one of the lightest. I prefer to use that like under the eyes and stuff, but that doesn't actually look bad. And that's the shade that I've got at the minute. It's more sort of like if I had a blemish or something, because that's like a seamless match for everything else on my face. It's perfect for just matching up. So that is done. Concealer is on. I think that looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Okay guys, so I am officially concealed, and now I am going to go in with my bronzer, normal bronzer, Nars Laguna. Next product I'm going to use is the Orgasm Multiple. So this is the Orgasm blusher, but it's the stick version, and you can use it on your lips, cheeks, wherever. I don't normally reach for this one, to be honest. It's a really nice natural glow. Oh, it looks good actually. It actually looks really nice. What you've just got to be careful is that you're not scraping, not that any of you would, but just got to do, and I do it right on the apples of the cheeks, just be really light with your application, because otherwise you can end up pulling your other makeup off with like stick products like this. They do give you more of a dewy look, which I love, as you all know. So yeah, that looks good. I like it. I really like it. Next product that I am going to use today is my translucent setting powder. So it's the translucent crystal light reflecting setting powder. It's like completely white with like a pearl to it. I'm going to use this brush again. It's the setting brush from Real Techniques. I really need to get like a second one of these brushes, because definitely shouldn't be. Oh, you know what? This is so nice. It's been ages since I've used this. Why has this been just sat in my second makeup bag for so long? Because I have a second makeup bag that I don't reach for as much. Just take it if I'm like going on like weekends away and stuff, because it's got like eyeshadow palettes and stuff that I don't normally touch. That is so nice. This is something I can go overboard with, because it's translucent, but if you can see, it literally gives you the nicest glow. I love that. How did I forget that I had this? Literally, it's ridiculous, but yeah. So I've just set mainly my under eyes. I'll do a bit over the eyes actually, but just literally blend that in. So that's that done. Next up on my list of things to do, I think it's going to be the eyes, you know. I'm going to go in with the eyes. So I have got this stunning Nars palette. It's the, could be saying this wrong, but it's the Mojave palette. Mojave, something like that. That's how it's spelled. And it's like all the best nudie, mushroomy shades with a bit of gold to it as well. So it's gorgeous. And to start, I am going to go in with the lightest shade. For that, I will just use this brush. It's from Kiko and it's the number 2 eye brush. Such a gorgeous shade. I am really careful when I apply eyeshadow not to put too much on, and just be so light with your application. Again, you don't need to like really press eyeshadow in. So the difference already is just so nice. Bring that up. Oh, FYI guys, this is the palette that I used on my wedding day, and Just loved it. Ah! Oh my god, I've touched a bit of the wrong palette. Ah my god, no! Right that way, right that way. I'll quickly retouch that and cut this bit out. Right guys, I rescued this eye after that little malfunction there. So hopefully that is fine now. It is, from what I can see, it looks okay. If it's not, then I apologise, but from what I can see in the camera, it looks alright. So I've done the lightest shade, and now I'm not going to use the Goldie tone today. I'm going to use the sort of like mushroomy metallic-y shade. See that? And I'm going to use the dark shade as well. And I'm going to go in with this flat brush. So I'm just going to press, if you can just see, press the brush in. Like that. I feel like if you brush it straight away, that's when you get that fall. Go in with that one as well. I also just can't talk properly when I'm doing eye makeup, especially when you're doing like this. What that does, just pressing it in, you don't, like I said, get that fall out and get all that under your eyes. There we go. What a gorgeous colour. I love it. And what I'm quickly going to do is actually do a tiny bit of that under the eye. I'm just falling in love with this palette all over again, I'm not going to lie. I do have a couple of cheaper eyeshadow palettes, but that Nars one, you can tell it's a premium brand eyeshadow product. So I've done that. Like I say, you can apply more, you can apply less, however you want to do it, but that's kind of the finish I want, just quite natural. And then finally, with the eyeshadow palette, like I said, I'm just going to go in with that dark colour. It's like a dark brown, and the texture of this one is quite like chalky. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to get this Kiko brush. It's the number 3 brush. You see that, number 3? See, it's like got a really slim tip. Could probably do with some new makeup brushes really, but it's like a nice slim tip, and it's like angled, if you can see that. Spend ages trying to focus it in the camera. I'm just going to literally press it in like that, so I'm not going to rub it or anything, just press that in, give it a quick blow, I always do that, and then I'm just going to literally press that into the lash line. Oh, this just takes me back to doing my wedding makeup, because I did do my own wedding makeup and I did love it. If you're someone that isn't very good at eyeliner, this is also a great way of like mimicking the eyeliner look and trying to create an eyeliner look without actually using eyeliner. You can just manipulate your brush so much easier, because it's not as heavy, it's a more smoky sort of finish. You can build it up and you don't get that same, like if you make a mistake with it, you can kind of blend it out, whereas if you go in straight with like a liquid liner or something, you don't have that option. I'm just going to go in again under the eyes, guys, so I'm just going to go under here. So that's kind of how that looks before any blending. Sorry, just knocking brushes everywhere. That's kind of how that looks like before any blending. And I like that just as it is, to be honest. But just to make it more finished, I'm just going to take a tiny bit again of the white and that one. So the mushroomy and the white. And then I'm just going to literally go over and blend. There's always one eye that looks better than the other, and on this occasion it's this one. So that is the eyes done, with the exception of mascara. So as I said at the start of the video, I'm really sorry guys, but I haven't got my usual Nars mascara, because I usually always have one in, and the one that I love is the Climax one. I think it comes in a red tube. I'm currently using the Max Factor Volume Infusion mascara. Obviously it's not a Nars one, so just ignore this little bit. So, finished eyes, guys. What do you think? So eyes are done and I'm really happy with them. I'm just going to quickly go in with my brown mascara. Won't dwell on this bit because, like I say, it's not Nars. I'm going to use the Nars Borneo lip liner. I've had this so long, it's lasted me ages. It's like a really nice reddy brown shade, like a warm brown sort of colour. I don't know. I don't actually know if they still do this colour, so if they don't, I will link the closest thing that they've got in the description box. I'll probably fast forward this little bit, guys. The next product that I'm going to go in with is this lipstick, and I love the Nars lipsticks because they are magnetic. When the lid goes on, it's magnetic. It's just so nice. So there's no risk of it just like the lid not being on proper or anything like that. I know that sounds silly, but I like that. And this is the shade Vanessa. So let's get closer. What a gorgeous nude is that, guys. Could just keep it just like that, you know, no gloss or anything. Hi, Elvis. Everyone's just see Elvis there, just chilling in the background. You could just keep it just like that, but for the sake of the look and because I've got it with me, I'm gonna pop on a little bit of gloss as well, just to tie everything together and give you that extra glamour. And the colour that I'm using is Intriguing. Running lower on this than I thought. So gorgeously pigmented, the Nars gloss is, so nice. I'm just gonna quickly tie together by just giving my hair a quick brush. And guys, that is it. This is the finished look. This is my full face of Nars. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. I love doing this video. The time has gone so quick doing it because I just love Nars products. They're just my absolute favourite. I love this brand so much. And yeah, I am really loving this look. I feel really glamorous, but like in a nice natural way. So I really hope you all enjoyed this look, and I can't wait to be back with you again soon. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this and you would like to see more. Until next time, I will see you later, guys. Bye.